Hey everyone, Shebby here and welcome to the first video in our brand new universe mode. We are here with Pro Wrestling Guerrilla Part 1 of the Battle of Los Angeles. And here we go in the opening match in this universe mode, and the opening match in the Battle of Los Angeles tournament is going to be Jeff Cobb taking on Cesaro. Both these guys, wow, what a hit that was by Cesaro. Both these guys taking part, of course, in the first round of the Battle of Los Angeles, the tournament that will crown our inaugural Pro Wrestling Guerrilla champion. We have got 4 first round matches tonight, 4 first round matches tomorrow, and then the finale will take place on Sunday. Some incredible names in this tournament. Remember, because WWE has now folded, there is a lot more talent available to use, which is why Cesaro is here, and there will also be some other big returning names in this tournament as well. Tonight we're also going to crown our PWG Tag Team Champions. Well, Jeff Cobb, fantastic start for him, standing moonsault. So welcome. This is just the beginning, of course, of our new universe mode. There's going to be a hell of a lot going on, so make sure if you're not already to subscribe to the channel. We are going to have Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, Combat Zone Wrestling, Impact, AEW, Ring of Honor, New Japan, Shimmer, Progress, Retro. What more could you want, honestly? Cesaro back up on his feet, running, diving, uppercut, and then dropping a leg drop onto Jeff Cobb as well. This match containing 2 men that are super strong. Real genetic freaks when it comes to strength, actually. Cesaro now locking in the reverse chinlock on the grounded Jeff Cobb. Just look at the card tonight. We've got some incredible treats for you, really have. This is just a drop on the ocean of how good this 3-day show is going to be. Cobb catching Cesaro in that German suplex. Like I said, freakishly strong. Jeff Cobb now stalking the grounded Cesaro. He's going to take him. No, looking for a tour of the islands. Potentially Cesaro able to slide free into that very European uppercut. Popping Cobb up into that big uppercut. Now stalking Cobb once again. Takes him down. Leg through the middle. Rolls across. Looking for that sharpshooter. His homage to his former tag team partner, Tyson Kidd. Is Cobb going to tap? No, Cobb able to roll himself back through and using his superior strength to kick Cesaro away. Cobb now looking, wow, look at the strength. Pump handle, fall away slam, sending Cesaro right into the turnbuckle. Cobb now with Cesaro up on the shoulder, dropping him neck first across that top rope. Back up on his feet once again. Looking for the roll through. Cesaro able to break free in a big clothesline. So once again, with the demise of WWE, that has allowed not just the wrestlers to experience other parts of the independent scene, but also the fan base. So you will see a lot bigger fan bases for quite a lot of the companies we're going to watch. This is possibly one of PWG's biggest audiences for this pay-per-view, and of course it is one of their main ones every single year, the Battle of Los Angeles. And with the names that are booked, you'll be able to see exactly why. Cesaro slamming the knee of Cobb into the mat before bringing him back up to a kneeling base, all the way up to a standing base. Face first into the corner, Cesaro looking for that right hand, but Cobb playing possum catches Cesaro, big chop across the chest. Cesaro though, returning the favour, sending Cobb into the corner. Cesaro clothesline to the back of the head of Cobb, who flops into the ring, dead weight. Cobb, though, shoulder blocking straight through Cesaro. Or Claudio Castagnoli, if he goes back to his retro name. I do feel like if WWE was to fold in real life, I do believe that a lot of the talent would keep their WWE name, because the copyrights of those names would no longer exist if the company didn't exist. And I feel like people like Cesaro would be able to sell a lot more tickets as Cesaro than he would as Claudio Castagnoli, I would imagine, at this point in his career. Jeff Cobb deadlifting Cesaro up into a sit-out powerbomb, hooks the legs and the arms even. And that is, oh, Wow, I thought that was Cobb through to the second round, but Cesaro able to kick out on the brink of a 3. And what is this? I've not set this up, so this is complete news to me. Who? What? When? How? Who even is this? It's Kevin Owens! No way! Kevin Owens just package pile driver Jeff Cobb! What? Oh, what? I've not even set this up. This has just happened. Wow. Well, that's bloody cool, isn't it? I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. Well, we've got ourselves the first feud here in PWG by the looks of it. Kevin Owens, Jeff Cobb. That sounds like a great feud to me. Nice diving forearm there by Cesaro. Bringing Cobb back up in a deadlift for the gut-wrench suplex. Wow, that was amazing. Big, very European uppercut once again by Cesaro, taking Jeff Cobb down the hard way. Drops into the pin. Will it be enough? 1, 2. No, it's not. Cesaro can't believe it. He thought he had the match won. He's hit 2 European uppercuts as well as a sharpshooter. And of course, Cobb been hit by the package pile driver as well in this match. Cesaro once again stalking Cobb. Looking to hook the legs, but Cobb fighting back. Cobb gets on the back of Cesaro, hoists him up into a gutbuster. Cobb bringing Cesaro back up to his feet, but Cesaro playing possum with a jawbreaker. Catching Cobb, but Cobb gets him with a forearm. And what a fantastic match this is to open up our Pro Wrestling Guerrilla Universe mode here. Cobb launching Cesaro into a captured German suplex. Cobb drops into the pin as he left it too long. 1, 2, and 3. And Jeff Cobb makes his way through to the second round of the Battle of Los Angeles, defeating Cesaro. Wow. I must admit, I do apologise for using this this match theme. I really I don't know why. I've always really wanted to use this this theme. It's just really funky and colourful, and I feel like PWG was just the best place to use it. I think I might change up a bit as we go forward, but I quite liked it. But what a match this was. What a great way to start off this Universe mode. And Jeff Cobb, even though being assaulted by Kevin Owens mid-match from behind, was able to get his way through to the second round of the Battle of Los Angeles. He will be participating on Sunday in the semi-finals. And if he wins that, he's on to the finals to fight to become the first PWG champion. So we've had a match already tonight between 2 of the strongest men in wrestling today, and now we get a match between 2 of the best high flyers in wrestling today. Of course, we have got Will Ospreay versus Bandido. I'll try to explain this the other day, and you'll probably get this better than what I've been explaining it. So, as far as I saw, there's a recent sort of Mexican invasion back into the UK, the US independent scene, shall we say. The first ones to really step across were Pentagon, Phoenix, and Drago, when the Lucha Underground really sort of built up. And they've sort of laid the foundation for the second wave of Mexican people to come across the border. And those have sort of been, in my opinion, Bandido, Flamita, and Rey Horus. And I don't quite know if they're as good, or they're definitely not as good as Pentagon and Phoenix. Those 2 are fantastic competitors, but I feel like it's definitely adding a lot of depth to the US independent scene and making it better. I'm looking forward to seeing how they're going to progress further forward, and of course in our Universe mode as well. That's enough of my random crap. On to the action. And the second match of tonight's 5 in this Battle Los Angeles Part 1 pay-per-view. Of course, we've got 3 days of this tonight. Friday, of course. We have got tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. And on Sunday, of course, we'll be crowning our first Pro Wrestling Guerrilla champion. But tonight, we crown our first Pro Wrestling Guerrilla Tag Team Champions in a fatal 4-way elimination main event. we have got the Young Bucks, reDragon, the Lucha Bros, and DIY. Should be a fantastic match. Nice hurricanrana there by Bandido. Stamping on the back of Ospreay, bringing him back up to all fours before just booting him in the face several times with the kicks. Ospreay with the jawbreaker, returning a bit of a favour. Went for a hurricanrana, completely missed it. Well, that's embarrassing, isn't it? As Bandido locks him up into a figure 4 leg lock. We talk about two of the best high flyers around today. We weren't expecting figure 4 leg locks, but it's a very intelligent move when you think about it. If you can damage the legs and the lower back of your opponent, who is a good high flyer, it's going to definitely reduce the amount of damage that can be done. It's quite smart when you think about it. Damaging the legs of a high flyer just completely removes the majority of their offense. Ospreay is not selling it too much, so it looks like he is okay. There was a little bit of a stumble a second ago, but seems to be okay as Ospreay rolls Bandido through on the outside. I'm loving this arena, by the way. I think the high quality of the apron is fantastic. I'm really enjoying this, and I mean, I sort of changed away from doing this. This is what I did originally when I started doing Universe modes. I'm not quite to this level. I did it a bit more restrained, but I really do miss all this sort of stuff, which is why I brought it back, and it is going to be really fun, I think, to do. It's going to be a hell of a lot of stuff, and hopefully you guys are ready to absorb as much WWE 2K19 footage as possible, as we're going to see a neutralize there by Bandido on Ospreay. Bandido rolling Ospreay through now, going for an early pin in this match. Is not even a 1 count. Wow. And you can stay down for 2, of course, but that is a sort of a message there sent from Ospreay to Bandido. It's a very clever sort of mind game there. By kicking out on the 0 count, you're showing your opponent that no matter what you've done already, it's nowhere near keeping me down. So it's a tricky way there for Ospreay just to try and get in the head of Bandido and show him that what he's done so far is nowhere near enough. However, Bandido is continuing on with the offense. Well, I say that, now he's just staring at the back of Ospreay, then gets caught with the elbow in the face. Ospreay dives on with a DDT. What a move that was. Ospreay now dropping back into the corner, looking for that flipping DDT potentially. Yep, there we go. There's the pin. 1, 2. Oh, it's only a 2 count. Ospreay can't believe it. He thought he had the match won there and then, but Bandido able to kick out. Of course, winning this match will guarantee them a place in the second round. Of course, alongside Jeff Cobb, who's already made it there. Those matches will be randomly drawn as well, so there's no guarantee who you're going to face off against. Nice monkey flip there by Bandido out of the corner. And just stamping on the face of Will Ospreay, bringing him now back up to a standing base. Bandido sending Ospreay into the corner. Ospreay catches the arm, rolls him through. Ospreay now taking Bandido up into a suplex. Into another backdrop. Ospreay stalking Bandido once again, but oh, catching that boot in the face, then into that hurricanrana takedown, and he's positioned well, but no, Ospreay goes straight in for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, it's still only a 2 count. Bandido is struggling though, which is amazing because he dominated the majority of the early match, to be honest. But Ospreay has really got himself back in control over the previous few minutes. Ospreay sends Bandido off the ropes, ducks underneath. Both guys go face to face. Bandido gets caught once again with that flipping kick by Ospreay, who then clotheslines Bandido into the corner. Looking to drop a boot, but Bandido able to use his upper body strength to catch Ospreay's boot and send him face first into the mat, but Ospreay straight back up on his feet, but Bandido catched him with the uppercut. Are we going to see some high flying action? Underneath he goes into the hurricanrana. Not that much high flying, was it really? Bit of an anti-climax really when you look at the high flyers in this match. There is the pin by Bandido. Referee is incredibly slow to get down. Only a 1 count. I think the referee's partly to blame for that 1 count, to be honest. Probably would have been more. I don't think it would have been a 3, but probably would have been more if the referee got that in time. Ospreay with a hurricanrana of his own. Now catching the legs of Bandido and folds him up into an improvised cloverleaf. Is Bandido going to tap? If he does, Ospreay goes through to the second round of the Battle Los Angeles. No, Bandido able to roll his way back through and use his leg strength to kick Ospreay away. Bandido now sending Ospreay into the corner. Big back elbow by Ospreay. Front chancery. Has the back of the neck of Bandido throttle before sending him into the corner. Ospreay springs up into a moonsault from the middle rope. Ospreay taking a second. I think he's struggling for energy now. It's been a quite a long match. It's been very high flying. Bandido catching the leg of Ospreay, taking him down. He folds him straight up into walls of Jericho, essentially. It looks like a very painful when you see the arms of Ospreay, but he was able to fold his way back through it. Wasn't locked in fantastically well by Bandido, really. Ospreay now sending Bandido face first into that turnbuckle pad over and over and over again. And Bandido got a bit of the crimson on his mask there as well. Ospreay now bringing Bandido back up to his feet. Into the corner, went for the running crossbody. Bandido avoided it. Ospreay, nice moonsault crossbody from the top. Once again, bringing Bandido back up to his feet. There's a stiff forearm looking for a snapmare. Bandido got away, and Ospreay caught him with a big boot to the face before dropping him with a belly to back slam and then just embarrassing him with that collegiate style wrestling. And now Ospreay potentially looking to finish him off here, heading up to the top. Will we see a 630? Wow. Nope. We get a corkscrew shooting star press, and it's still not enough to keep Bandido grounded. Wow. This match has been insane so far. Two of the best high flyers in the world really earning that moniker here tonight. Bandido sending Ospreay into the corner. Ospreay fighting back there with the back elbow. Now draping Bandido across the ropes. Springs him off with a springboard cutter. Ospreay once again drops into the pin. Surely this time it's going to be enough. It is. Will Ospreay gets the victory and makes his way through to the second round of the Battle of Los Angeles. Wow. What a freaking match that was. Absolutely amazing match that was. Both guys absolutely fantastic, but it is Will Ospreay who moves on to join Jeff Cobb in the second round. The way this is going to work then is we've got 8 first round matches. We have got 4 semi-finals. The winners of the 4 semi-finals will face off in a fatal 4-way elimination match to become the first PWG champion. So we've had our strongman match, we've had our fast man match. Now let's have a mixture. Let's put a strong, hard-hitting Walter against the supreme high flyer in Ricochet. Ricochet making his return and Walter making his return to PWG, both after being released from their WWE contracts when the company fell through. Ricochet on top of the chain wrestling here to start things off. And taking the early control of the match until Walter. Nope. Well, Ricochet here looking for an early, quick win there from the roll-up. Not quite enough. Ricochet again now going for a quick backslide. Only a 1 count. Both guys look to each other there. Showed a bit of respect. But it is Ricochet is coming out on top of Walter at the moment, which you would expect with his speed advantage. But then eventually Walter's going to catch him with something big and strong, just like that, and take control of the match with a strong backbreaker. Ricochet now gets caught, well, catching, should I say, Walter with the jawbreaker straight into a running Hurricanrana as well. So the winner of this one will be joining both Jeff Cobb and Will Ospreay in the second round of the Battle of Los Angeles tournament. Ricochet now draping Jeff against the ropes, but Scraping Walter against the ropes, but Walter catching the leg and a big boot right to the back of it and slamming Ricochet into the corner. I like when you do these simple little things, just a little like the PWG logo in the corner. I just remembered it was there. It just looks so cool. It just adds something different to the video that makes it look a little bit more realistic, I think, which I like. I do like. Walter now dropping the boots right in the gut of Ricochet. Ricochet rolling Walter through. Oh, ah. Got really common there for a second, didn't I? Ricochet once again in control of Walter, though. Ricochet bringing Walter back up to a standing base, looking for the snapmare, but Walter comes running straight through a running neckbreaker and dropping a knee strike right in the face of Ricochet. Big boot in the face of Ricochet as well. Another strong knee strike right to the face of Ricochet. Ricochet rolling Walter through, though. Walter now sending Ricochet into the corner and runs straight into him with the clothesline. Walter, massive overhand strike, just flattening Ricochet. Wow, now Walter stalking the grounded Ricochet. Is he looking for an early sleeper hold? He's going to take him up onto his shoulders. He's looking Rikishi driver. Boom, there it is. Wow. Michinoko style driver right into the pin. This could be a quick victory here for Walter. Wow, Ricochet able to kick out. Ricochet's dominated the early portion of this match and almost lost it. Walter looking fantastic here though, once again. Taking Ricochet up into a sit-out scoop slam. And now wrenching Ricochet back into the reverse dragon sleeper hold. But Ricochet fighting back with those two strong knee strikes right to the nose of Walter, who just takes Ricochet straight back up onto his shoulders and drops him in a gutbuster. Walter really got the strength advantage here, and Ricochet is struggling to get back in this match. There's a jawbreaker, and then into a flatliner by Ricochet, who's heading up top. This is where he needs to get his offense. Ricochet. Oh, he's gone 630. Wow. Where's he got that from already? There's the pin. Oh, Walter kicks out. Wow. Both of these guys almost getting the early victory. Ricochet flattens Walter once again. And again with the single leg drop kick. Brings Walter back up to his feet. Another strong clothesline flattens him. Ricochet once again bringing Walter back up to his feet. And I don't think you want to get into a striking battle with Walter, really, to be honest with you. Poor idea there by Ricochet, I feel like. And, wow, we're going to go again. Oh, wow. Just impaled Ricochet. And that's not enough for the 3 count. Walter not happy at all, getting right in the referee's face, determined that should have been a 3. I agree with him, to be honest. When you hit 2 massive maneuvers like that, it's almost guaranteed. But now Walter looking deadlift German. One of my favourite moves, a good deadlift German, you know. Incredible strength on show to do something like that. Nice back elbow by Walter once again, who is dominating this and just drops his body weight across the chest of Ricochet, earthquake style. A knee drop right in the face of Ricochet now as well. Big Walter brings Rico up. A Ricochet there with the uppercut, catching Walter. Another strong forearm. And Ricochet just clotheslines Walter to the outside. Are we going to see some air? Air. Ricochet takes off and catches Walter on the outside. Wow. Nice forearms there by Ricochet, but Walter fighting back with the right hand. Another strong right hand and a big chop by Ricochet as well. And again, you don't want to be getting into a striking battle with Walter. It's not going to work out well for you, Ricochet. Ricochet with a poke to the eye. Very cheeky. You don't normally see Ricochet go to that side of the rules, but he's done so. He's got an advantage and now locking in the arm submission. I don't think he's going to expect to get a victory out of this, but I think just a case of slowing the match down and trying to gain a bit of control back and regain a bit of energy while keeping your opponent grounded. Although Walter not able to break free from this so far. Ricochet's holding it for quite some time, and now there are the strong elbows to break free. And now Walter, who is superior in size by quite some distance, fighting free, then into a hip toss. And you see Walter here struggling a bit, trying to get the feeling back in his arm and his back as well. But now stalking the grounded Ricochet, slowly getting back up to his feet. Walter spins around Ricochet, breaks free. Reverse Rana by Ricochet as well. A boot to the spine. Now Ricochet heading up top, looking potentially for another senton. Yep. Boom, he hits a second 630. There's the pin. 1, 2. He's done it. Ricochet has defeated Walter, and Ricochet is heading through to the second round. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Ricochet through to the second round of the Battle of Los Angeles, defeating Walter. I'm surprised. I thought Walter was going to have this, you know. Ricochet offering a handshake, and there it is. A great bit of respect being shown by two of the world's best wrestlers at this point in time, Ricochet and Walter. So yes, the rumors are correct. He is back. Fresh from Tijuana, El Generico makes his return to Pro Wrestling Guerrilla and takes on someone he has been a very good friend with, and someone he's been a fantastic enemy with as well, in Kevin Owens, who might have a bit more on his mind than just El Generico here this evening. Of course, remember Kevin Owens did assault Jeff Cobb earlier this evening in Cobb's first round match, although Cobb was still able to progress his way through to the second round. It's an interesting one, that, so we'll have to wait and see how that progresses moving forward. Generico, nice roll through on the outside on Kevin Owens. Nice overhand punch there by Owens. This fight continuing on the outside. We know what these two guys are like. The ring will not contain them easily. Nice snap suplex there by Generico as well. Generico. It's amazing to consider that he's been missing for exactly the same time as WWE was going. As soon as the WWE contracts expire, all of a sudden El Generico's back on the independent scene, and the referee unable to get this match contained in the ring, and Generico going to win this by countout. What on earth is happening? El Generico with a dodgy win against Kevin Owens by countout. Kevin Owens, I said he must have more in his mind than just Jeff Cobb here this evening, and it seems that way as he gets counted out in record time here in this match against El Generico. So Generico goes through to round 2, and Kevin Owens is out. Wow. Okay. Wow, Kevin Owens, you have made your bed. You are lying in it, mate. Kevin Owens will want some sort of retribution, I feel, against El Generico here, but at the same time, he needs to keep an eye over his shoulder for Jeff Cobb. Here we go then, PWG Tag Team Championships on the line. Although for some reason they didn't show the belt, but the belts are on the line here this evening, and we will have our first Tag Team Champions crowned. We have got the Young Bucks, we've got reDragon, we have got DIY, and we have got the Lucha Brothers. Some of which will be competing tomorrow. We'll see Phoenix, Pentagon, and Gargano all in singles competition tomorrow. Looks like Ciampa's not in singles competition, actually. No, Ciampa's not in singles competition. That's interesting. But this is a fatal 4-way elimination, so both members of the tag team need to be eliminated for the whole tag team to be eliminated, if that makes sense. And the last team or last person standing will walk away with the tag team championships. Some big returns here then, of course. Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, as well as reDragon's Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish. I feel like with the AEW situation, I think I've read before a few times that it's been said that the Young Bucks have always said that they will always work PWG no matter what. And I dare say the same thing will happen now, especially with Excalibur's commentary on AEW. Of course, Excalibur, I believe, is part owner of PWG. So I believe there's going to be a good working relationship between PWG and AEW. That's my assumption anyway. As Gargano now locking in the submission here on Pentagon. We've got some more big names coming up for you, of course. Don't forget that tomorrow we have 4 more first round matches from the Battle of Los Angeles tournaments. There's going to be some awesome names tomorrow announced. Some big returns fresh from their WWE releases. Nice reverse tornado DDT there by Phoenix. It's so difficult to commentate on these matches because there's just so much action going on all at the same time. Pentagon with the right hand, big elbows and boots in the gut of Tommaso Ciampa. Phoenix now draping Matt Jackson across the middle rope before using the ropes, and Nick Jackson the far side, what is he up to? Looks to go very, very high risk potentially. He is waiting for Bobby Fish by the looks of it to get back up to his feet, is he? I was thinking about it. Fish is now getting back up to his feet, and now Nick Jackson decides against it, thinking it might be a bit dangerous. Don't blame him. Nice. Kyle O'Reilly there, snap suplex on Johnny Gargano on the outside on, of course, the wooden floor. No matting here. Pure pain if you land. Ciampa and Pentagon going to the outside. That's a match I'd like to see. Ciampa versus Pentagon one-on-one. Two absolute nutters. Boot in the face there by Ciampa on Pentagon. Phoenix dropping Matt Jackson to the outside. All 8 men are outside the ring now, battling amongst the crowd. Who is it going to be who's going to try and take the opportunity first to try and pin their opponent? It's Pentagon and Ciampa heading back into the ring. Be interested who the first elimination is going to be in this match. And just because you do get eliminated does not mean that your team has definitely lost this match. It's going to make things a lot more difficult for you, don't get me wrong. But there is every chance you could still go on and win it. Oh, Bobby Fish just dumping Nick Jackson back first into the apron. Pentagon back up on his feet after getting a knee in the gut of Tommaso Ciampa, but Ciampa catching Pentagon. Up he goes into the big knee to the face. Ciampa drops into the pin. Only a 1 count. As Matt Jackson and Phoenix also in the ring as well. Ciampa dumping Pentagon to the outside. Nice drop kick there by Gargano right to Kyle O'Reilly. Choke out here by Matt Jackson on Phoenix, as well as Gargano slides back in with O'Reilly. Submission here by Matt Jackson. Just a simple reverse chin lock though. Not expecting too much to happen there. O'Reilly with a Saito suplex on Gargano. Jawbreaker by Phoenix on Matt Jackson as the Bobby Fish-Nick Jackson match goes further and further up the ramp here. Behind some dangling wiring that we really should get checked out. That can't be past this pat testing because that looks far too dangerous, that dangling wiring. Can someone get Dave in maintenance, please? There's some dangling wiring, please. Over. Oh, we'll get that checked out later on. We don't want to die in the crowd, do we? Got 2 more days of this yet. Right, Matt Jackson now just choking out the grounded Phoenix. Gargano bringing Kyle O'Reilly back up to a standing base into the reverse Sunday. Super kick by Matt Jackson to the kneeling Phoenix. As now Gargano looking for an arm breaker. There's a pin. Pinning Phoenix by Matt Jackson, only there for a 2 count. As there's a white noise on the outside, or an air raid slam by Tommaso Ciampa on Pentagon. Armbreaker by Gargano on O'Reilly. Nick Jackson heading up top. Going moonsaults, and I think Phoenix got his knees up, you know. It's difficult to see from this distance, but I'm pretty sure Phoenix did get his knees up. No eliminations as of yet, but the action is coming thick and fast as Phoenix looking for that Lucha Libre style Hurricanrana. And I'll try and stick to what's going on inside the ring because those are the ones that can be eliminated, of course. No countouts, no disqualifications, but pinfalls and submissions must take place inside the ring for the elimination. 2 counts. Phoenix hoisting Matt Jackson up on top, and Phoenix taking... Is he going for a muscle buster? Yes, Phoenix just muscle busted Matt Jackson. Wow. Wasn't expecting that as a finisher from the Lucha man. But there's the pin. 1, 2, and 3. No, it's a 2. Wow, I thought that was it. I really thought that was a brainbuster there by Kyle O'Reilly as well. I really thought the Bucks were down to 1 man in this match. There's a pin by O'Reilly. 1, 2, and no, that's only a 2 as well. That was really close as well from Gargano being eliminated. O'Reilly now locking Gargano up into that front guillotine chokehold. This could be the first elimination. No, Gargano able to hoist him back up, then drop him in the spine buster. So much stuff going on at the same time here. It really is absolutely crazy. And O'Reilly now going after the back of Pentagon. Pentagon fighting O'Reilly back though, and somehow just dropped into his backside. I'm not quite sure how that happened, to be honest with you, but either way now, Pentagon's not doing a great job here because he's being attacked 2-on-1 as Tommaso Ciampa with a German suplex, and I think he wanted to keep the grip, but O'Reilly was not allowing that happening. Now O'Reilly going after Pentagon as well. I think O'Reilly knows how dangerous Pentagon is going to be in this match. And Pentagon will be part of a singles competition tomorrow. I can give you a bit of a spoiler. Pentagon will be going one-on-one. Project Ciampa by Ciampa on Kyle O'Reilly. This should be the first elimination. It is. No, it's not again. Wow. My throat is killing me, I tell you what. This has been such an exciting first show. My throat is absolutely killing me. Package power driver there by Pentagon on Gargano. Is this going to be our first elimination? There's the pin. 1, 2. Ciampa trying to get... Ciampa did get there just in time. Right, as I was saying, Pentagon tomorrow will be going one-on-one with Aleister Black in the opening rounders. There's a pin. Oh, again, it's only a 2 count. So many close falls, but nobody yet getting the elimination. Pentagon, though, package power driver on Matt Jackson. Into the pin he goes. Tommaso Ciampa taking Pentagon up, dropping him face first. There's the pin. 1, 2, and 3. We do our first elimination. It's Pentagon. 1/2 of the Lucha Brothers are down. As Gargano, man, what are you doing? Don't be an idiot, Gargano. Don't be an idiot. Oh, he was an idiot. Oh. Oh, there's no matting on the outside, and they just did a super duper plex. Oh. What an absolute boob. That's insane. Absolutely insane. Right, Nick Jackson then into a sharpshooter now on Tommaso Ciampa. But Gargano's in to break it up. Well, Gargano's trying to break it up, but Nick is not letting go at all. And finally, he does have to let go after taking several boots right in the gut as Pentagon now leaving the arena. Nick Jackson dropping to the outside, and we've got Phoenix and Bobby Fish on the outside as well, but Tommaso Ciampa here locking in the submission, middle of the ring. The Rings of Saturn style submission here on Matt Jackson. Will we see another elimination? No, looks like Matt Jackson's able to roll himself through, and a boot in the spine there by Kyle O'Reilly on Tommaso Ciampa just helped him out as well. O'Reilly now front chancery, now rolling Ciampa through, and he locks in a knee bar on that knee that does have the brace on, of course. Remember, Ciampa has struggled with his knee, had several operations on that knee. And now looking for the arm bar as well, but Gargano able to break it up. Let's take that. Gargano just flattened the referee. Wow, that's a common thing in PWG, to be honest with you. Gargano just flattens the referee. Big strikes here by Matt Jackson, taking down Kyle O'Reilly on the outside. Still only 1 elimination this match so far. That, of course, was Pentagon, which surprised me. I thought he was going to be one of the main men in this match, to be honest. I mean, everyone in this match is very, very strong, don't get me wrong, but I feel like Pentagon might have been the dark horse to go on and win this one. Nice drop there by Gargano, dropping Matt Jackson face first on to the ring steps, as now Nick Jackson heading up to the top. Is he going to go? He's going to go senton, but Ciampa rolled out the way and jumped straight on to the fallen Nick Jackson, who's almost taken himself out of the match, but able to kick out just before the 3 count. Ciampa now bringing Nick Jackson back up to his feet, gets on the back into that high angle backdrop. A boot in the gut of Nick Jackson before hoisting him up into that inverted style cloverleaf, but too close to the ropes. There looks like there's a submission locked in somewhere because the screen is vibrating everywhere. It was O'Reilly with the submission locked in Matt Jackson, but Matt was able to break free very close to the ropes. Bobby Fish now heading up top. There's the brainbuster there by O'Reilly. One. Oh, but I don't know why that was broken, to be honest. Seems a bit crazy if someone broke that, to be honest, because would have eliminated him. I think one of the Bucks it was. Maybe the Bucks are looking to try and form an alliance here, maybe? I'm not quite sure. Phoenix. Nice Hurricanrana there on Matt Jackson. Back up to his feet. O'Reilly taking Nick Jackson down. Gargano looking for that running Insuguri. Completely missed it. There's a lot of missing going on now. I think tiredness has started to set in for quite a few of these guys. Okay, I was about to say Champ's been eliminated. He hasn't. He looked like he was walking out there, but no. He's not been eliminated. I was going to say, I completely missed that. Phoenix now taking Matt Jackson up to the top as Gargano with Fish in the middle as well. Phoenix is looking muscle buster. Does Phoenix use a muscle buster? I've never seen Phoenix use a muscle buster. In my opinion, I don't think that's something that he must use it if someone's put that on his moveset. There's the pin. This could be enough. It is. There goes Matt Jackson. Matt Jackson eliminated. So we have got one Lucha brother and we've got one Buck left. Both members of DIY and both members of reDragon. This is going to be interesting now. Very interesting. If I was Phoenix and Nick Jackson, I'd be considering working together at this point in time. Even though it was Phoenix that eliminated Matt Jackson, I'd be considering working together and making this almost like a triple threat tag team match. Because if you've got no one watching your back, it's going to make things a lot more difficult for you. Of course, Gargano's got Ciampa watching his back. Fish has got O'Reilly watching his back. I think it might be a clever idea. And Phoenix there with a single leg Boston Crab on Gargano, who manages to kick himself free. Gargano now, Fisherman's package buster. There's the pin. This could be the end of the Lucha brothers. It's not. Phoenix able to break free. Gargano bringing Phoenix back up to his feet. Over the top goes Phoenix. And Gargano just leaves him to it. That's a bit of a weird one. It's like, nah. Oh, no. He's decided he changed his mind now. He wants to go after him. Oh. Oh. Oh, my God. Using the ropes to get the leverage for a springboard DDT on the apron. The hardest part of the ring. The middle of the ring, of course, is wooden planks. But the outside of the ring is a solid steel framework. And Phoenix has barely been in his feet since then. I think he's struggling on jelly legs now after that DDT. 6 men remain in this match. None of them in the ring at this point in time. Oh, here comes Bobby Fish alongside Nick Jackson now, though. And Kyle O'Reilly and Tommaso Ciampa re-enter in the ring as well. Fish rolls out the way. In comes Gargano. All of a sudden, we had no one in the ring, and now we've got 5 in the ring. German suplex there by Nick Jackson. Bridges for the pin. Only a 2 count. Looking to try and eliminate Tommaso Ciampa. Gargano dropping Nick Jackson with a flatliner. There's the guillotine locked in here by Kyle O'Reilly. On Ciampa. The Ciampa tap. I don't think Ciampa... No, Ciampa did not tap. I think he was too close to the ropes, I think. Oh, nice knee strike there by Ciampa on Kyle O'Reilly. Ciampa now stalking Nick Jackson. This could be the end of the Bucks. If we see a... I was going to say Project Ciampa. He's going to go for that implant buster. There it is. That could be the end of the Bucks in this match. 1, 2, and 3. The Young Bucks are out. They will not be the inaugural PWG champions here in our Universe mode. We have got Phoenix versus reDragon versus DIY in this match to crown our first PWG Tag Team Champions. There's a big superplex there by Bobby Fish on Phoenix. Fish bringing Phoenix back up to his feet, rolls him through into the knee bar. But Phoenix able to break free quickly. Big boot in the gut there by O'Reilly on Gargano, who catches O'Reilly with the jawbreaker. Gargano now trying to hoist O'Reilly up, but Phoenix catching O'Reilly with the Hurricanrana. Big knee strike in the face there by Phoenix as well. And Phoenix is sort of working alongside Gargano here against Kyle O'Reilly in this sort of unofficial alliance for a period of time. But Bobby Fish now going after Phoenix. There's Gargano with a Gargano escape locked in on Kyle O'Reilly. And Phoenix spins Bobby Fish into the sunset flip bomb. O'Reilly not tapping, so Gargano breaks it to look at an alternative way of winning this match. Ciampa in for the pin. Phoenix also in with a pin. And there we go. There's Kyle O'Reilly gone. This is not a good situation here for Phoenix, because if he pins Fish and Fish goes out, it's 2-on-1. It's 2-on-1-on-1 here now. It's DIY versus Bobby Fish versus Phoenix. And it's looking like a Project Ciampa is going to be enough to remove Bobby Fish from this match. No, he's letting him go for the pin. Wow, DIY dominating though. Well, they were. Phoenix and Bobby Fish here need to work together to eliminate one member of DIY. Otherwise, they're going to be in serious trouble. There's the Canadian Destroyer by Phoenix on Johnny Gargano. He needs to pin him. He needs to pin him. Phoenix does get the pin. Bobby Fish locks in the knee bar. Ciampa taps. We're down to 1-on-1-on-1. Phoenix for the pin. Wow, it's Gargano versus Fish versus Phoenix to become the inaugural tag team champions. If Phoenix wins this, that'd be insane. Considering Pentagon was the first man eliminated. Oh, but Phoenix celebrating to the crowd too early. And Bobby Fish rolls him into the knee bar. Fish rolls Phoenix into the knee bar. Is he going to tap? He does tap. Wow, Phoenix, he was so close as well. We're down to Gargano versus Fish, DIY or reDragon, who will be the first PWG Tag Team Champions. Tommaso Ciampa here just angrily punching the air on the outside. He's not happy about his elimination whatsoever. He tapped out as well. Gargano sprung off the ropes into the Falcon Arrow. Fish with a forearm, and look at the crimson mask Gargano was wearing. Liquid energy running from the face of Johnny Gargano. The longer the match goes, the less the man has left in the tank. Fish dropping a knee right in the back of the head of Gargano, bringing him back up to his feet, spinning heel kick. Gargano went for the Insiguri, but misses it. That's the problem when you've got the crimson liquid running through your eyes as well. Your vision is a lot worse, and you can miss the simple moves, and you're wasting energy in the process. Once again, missing that step of Insiguri, and once again, Fish just catches him with the forearm right in the face, opening up those wounds even more. Gargano now. Wow, wow. Into a sliced bread crossroad combination. There's the pin. Referee, get down quicker. 1, 2. Oh, it's only a 2 count, but the referee for me, potentially, you might have just cost Johnny Gargano the championships. Gargano now working on the arm of Bobby Fish, maybe looking to weaken the arm and shoulders, potentially for a Gargano escape to be locked in at some point. Gargano now just slowing the pace of the match down with the head scissors, just trying to get a little bit of aggression. A little bit of a breather, really, as well. Rolling Gargano through there by Fish. Forearm. One of these two men is going to win the Tag Team Championships for their team. Springboard Falcon Arrow once again by Bobby Fish, who, as you see, struggles to get back up to his feet. The match has taken a real toll on him. Both men wearing crimson masks, of course, but I think Gargano, as you can see, looks like his is a bit worse. Dropping onto his chest as well. Gargano now dragging Bobby Fish across the ring. Sends him into the corner. Fish playing possum. Pushes Gargano away. Rolls him and drops him face first. And Gargano straight back up. And dropping Fish with a drop kick in the face. Gargano now gets around the back. Drops him in the flatline. The gory special. 1, 2, and no! Wow. I thought that was brand new Tag Team Champions crown there and then. You see Gargano checking the crimson. Backs away into the corner. There's the super kick to the kneeling Bobby Fish. Surely we have new Tag Team Champions. 1, 2, and 3. And there we go. DIY are your inaugural PWG Tag Team Champions. Wow. What a freaking match that was. My throat is killing me after this show. Really is killing me. I mean, the entire show's been outstanding. I mean, apart from the little dodgy bit between Generico and Owens, but there you go. That was the way it was. Generico very cheekily getting himself a count-out victory. A lot of action in this one. Pentagon getting himself eliminated first, and Phoenix almost able to win the match on his own. But the match came down in the end to Johnny Gargano and Bobby Fish. The championships are on the line, aren't they? I'm sure they are. Yes, they are. Okay, just didn't show up at the beginning for some reason. There they are. As Excalibur will say, the worst looking tag team championships in wrestling today. There they are, the PWG Tag Team Champions. Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, DIY. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the first video in the new evolved universe mode here on the SWE. If you have enjoyed it, please do hit that like. And of course, if you made it this far, then surely you deserve to subscribe to the channel as well. Like I said, we've got tons of stuff coming up. We have got 2 more nights of PWG for you. Tomorrow, we've got day 2, 4 more first round matches in the Battle Los Angeles tournament, as well as a main event, which I'm probably going to have to change now because of stuff that's happened tonight. And then on Sunday, we will have the semi-finals match and the finals on another show. Monday, we are starting with the weekly shows. We have got Impact, we have got Ring of Honor, we have got AEW, we have got New Japan, we have got Lucha Underground. We have also got shows from Combat Zone Wrestling, from Shimmer, from Progress Wrestling, from Retro. We have got stuff coming out my ears. I don't know how I'm going to keep up with this, but I'm going to enjoy it in the process, and hopefully you guys will as well. As long as the views are there, I'll keep on pushing through and making the videos. I've been Shabby Gamer, thank you much for watching, and we will see you tomorrow for part 2 of the Battle of Los Angeles. Bye.